radio tower on the ship.
Yeah, and a shitload of us as leeches.
It's been over 3 years since the release of Ubisoft Montreal's open-world shooter Far Cry 2, and they're ready to take the wraps off the third entry in the series. Ubisoft released a 5.5-minute trailer showcasing a bit of the action and story in the forthcoming release. The island setting should appease classic Far Cry fans, and the action looks to have been amped up, like a cross between Uncharted and Call of Duty. Far Cry 3 is slated for release in 2012. Remember when Activision announced that Call of Duty would be heading to the PlayStation Vita, then dubbed the NGP, early last year? No? Take a look.
And today, I'm delighted to announce that Call of Duty will be coming to NGP.
Well, apparently that's still happening. Speaking with game trailers, new Senior Vice President of PlayStation Brand Marketing, Guy Longworth, not only confirmed that the title is still coming, but that it is slated to launch in the fall.
Of course, in the autumn, they're really looking forward to Call of Duty on Vita, and we think that's going to be an absolute game changer for the platform.
Oh, so Call of Duty will come out in the fall for Vita?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Do we know what game that's going to be yet?
Not yet.
Now the only question is, what will the Call of Duty title be?
Hi, I'm Chris Remo.
I'm Sean Vanneman.
I'm Jake Rodkin.
Kickstarter has become a great way for well-regarded members of the gaming community to get their endeavors funded by fans. Idle Thumbs is the latest to go this route, and instead of giving you the history here, we'll let the guys do the talking.
A few years ago, we started doing a weekly video game podcast we called Idle Thumbs. It grew directly out of the kinds of after-work conversations we all had as friends in the video game industry.
And those conversations were this great mix of criticism about games and game culture and like serious stuff.
And we just diverge into complete nonsense trying to crack each other up.
But we didn't really know if anybody was listening, or especially if anybody ever liked it.
Some people liked it a lot.
So, the guys went to Kickstarter with a $30,000 funding goal. The project has now more than tripled its goal, and Idle Thumbs is coming back. The podcast isn't the only thing in the works though. More types of content are also on the way, and investors will receive a whole host of goodies depending on the amount pledged. It should come as no surprise that Konami is planning to continue the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Hideo Kojima, the creator of the series, has said time and time again that he is done with it, but he has always come back. We now have confirmation that a new Metal Gear Solid is on the way, with a Konami job listing calling for engineers, artists, and game creators who want to work on the next MGS and Kojima Productions' Fox engine. Interestingly, the post also says the title is targeted for PC and high-end consoles, pointing towards a release on next-gen boxes. Are you ready for Borderlands 2? How about some dubstep? If not, prepare yourself, because Gearbox Software has put out the first full trailer of the game, and it is serious. We dare you to finish this one and not be smiling by the end. Along with the video comes a release date. Borderlands 2 hits the US on September 18th, and the rest of the world on the 21st. Sega has released a number of classic Dreamcast titles on Xbox Live Arcade and PlayStation Network over the past year. Yet another is on the way, and while the teaser trailer is short, the stylings, music, and logo give away the title as Jet Set Radio. There is some concern that much like the re-release of Crazy Taxi, all of the original's music may not make it intact. But let's not worry yet. No date was given for the Jet Set Radio re-release, but it can't be too far off. Jet Set Radio isn't the only Sega property coming back. Sonic is also making a return with Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2. Sega released a trailer showing the second episode of Sonic 4 that is coming almost 2 years after the first. Time will tell if Sega has addressed complaints with the first episode, but it still looks very much like a classic 2D Sonic title. Sonic 4 Episode 2 is slated to hit XBLA, PSN, the iOS App Store, Android Marketplace, and Windows Phone 7 in the spring. And that's the news for the week. See the description area for links to the week's full stories and our partners. If you like the show, please subscribe, like the episode, and spread the word. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back again next Saturday.